In the next few minutes, I'm going to cover a lot of interrelated topics, and hopefully from a compelling perspective you've not considered before. Here is a big picture snapshot of what exactly you're going to learn today. First, I'm assuming you might already know a little bit about Kyani. Either way, as we continue, you're going to learn what Kyani is in terms of the products and the business model. I don't know for certain, but perhaps you've tried a 7-day trial pack. Someone's talked to you about the products, you've read about it on the internet, or maybe you're a person who is open to new business opportunities. Secondly, you're going to learn why Kyani is needed as a product and how certain environmental and genetic factors make the Kyani products a necessary addition to our nutritional intake. And you're going to learn why Kyani presents an excellent, inexpensive to begin business opportunity that can generate a solid income by actually helping people become more healthy. You'll understand why it is possible for Kyani business owners to grow a solid business while other businesses are closing their doors and employees losing their jobs. You're going to learn how the Kyani products work to address specific problems in the human body brought about by aging, genetic, and environmental factors, and how the business works as someone who perhaps has never considered the possibilities of owning your own business because you didn't know where to start, don't have the capital, or don't have that entrepreneurial mindset and ideas. Even better yet, you're going to experience a business system in action that is designed to help future partners of our Kyani International team qualify and convert new customers in a way that is so effortless it is practically on autopilot. And as you're learning about Kyani, you may or may not find that from time to time your mind drifts to people that you know and how the Kyani products could positively affect them. And you're going to possibly even catch yourself imagining a future just a few years down the road in which you own a business that continues to grow in value and the ways this changes your life, how it affects your relationships, your health, and your lifestyle. Well, here you are watching this video about Kyani, and I want to point out something important. I could be wrong, but you probably fall into at least one of two categories to be seeing this video right now. The first category I'm going to refer to as the evangelist category. You're a person who's already tried the Kyani products and surprisingly experienced great results. So good, in fact, that you may have even unintentionally and excitedly told other people to try the Kyani products. You're probably still excited about how these products will help you and the people you know over the long run. The second category I'm going to refer to as the believer category. You're familiar with network marketing and you've done the math. You may have tried other businesses, you may have even tried and failed, lost friendships, burned bridges, or maybe you've been successful. I don't know your specifics. But you know that the ability to leverage people power and word of mouth is tremendous with network marketing. And for it to be successful for the long term, it needs to be attached to a solid product produced by a high integrity company backed by a team who gives you great training and resources. The bottom line is that network marketing makes sense when you have the right factors. This brings me to the company. Briefly, I want to share with you an overview of the Kyani company, and I highly recommend you visit the official Kyani.net and the KyaniScience.com websites to fully understand the financial power and solid science behind this company. This company is going to be around, making waves in the health supplements industry for decades to come. Kyani was established in 2007 in Idaho Falls, Idaho, by two families who've been extremely successful in traditional businesses. In the petroleum industry, one of the largest privately owned distribution companies in the country, as well as in the farming, potatoes, wheat, and cattle industries. The word Kyani actually means strong medicine in the native Alaskan Tlingit tribe. Kyani offers a lucrative business opportunity for its Kyani independent distributors, including one of the most financially rewarding compensation plans out there. In just the past 4 years, Kyani has entered over 50 countries. This is a sign of how well received and anticipated these products have become, as customers are already lining up to purchase products when Kyani opens distribution centers in several new countries this year. It's legally necessary for us to point out that the Food and Drug Administration has not evaluated any statements made about these products, and these products are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. However, our international team has plenty of personal testimonies from people who have had major relief from the symptoms of numerous ailments. If you're seeking relief from joint pain, arthritis, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, diabetes, psoriasis, or eczema, you should seriously consider the Kyani products. If you're an athlete and are looking to reduce recovery times after workouts, increase performance, increase muscle growth, if you are trying to improve your health and reduce your weight and are looking for a metabolic stimulant, Kyani will address all of this and more. The two major things that we tell every person we share a Kyani 7-day trial pack with is pay attention to how well you sleep and how rested you feel during these 7 days. And by the way, pay attention to the extra blood flow and how it affects your libido. Many people who try the 7-day trial packs have told us time and time again, "Wow, I didn't think you were serious. Sex just got a whole lot better." Kyani is based upon 4 products, beginning with Kyani Sunrise, a powerful antioxidant supplement based upon a specific type of wild Alaskan blueberry. A 1-ounce serving per day provides 100% of your daily vitamins and minerals, and it supports your immune system and provides an unparalleled sense of energy and clarity while promoting your mental health. Sunrise is based upon the wild Alaskan blueberry and is fortified with other superfoods. The team over at Kyani Science have determined that vitamins in the liquid form are much better absorbed, and it's estimated that as much as 97 to 100% of the nutrients are absorbed in this proprietary blend. Kyani Sunset is much more than just a vitamin supplement. It's an unparalleled anti-inflammatory designed to maintain heart health and promote joint flexibility. The second Kyani product, Sunset, is based upon wild Alaskan sockeye salmon and vitamin E from the annatto bush. If you know someone with high cholesterol, inflammation, unhealthy blood sugar levels, someone who doesn't sleep well or is on prescription sleep aids, then they need to seriously consider trying Kyani Sunset. Kyani Sunset contains omega-3s and tocotrienols, free from the dangerous heavy metals and mercury that are found in many cheap fish oil supplements. There's no other product on the market combining these two compounds. Every cell in our bodies requires omega-3s for proper function, but according to certain scientific studies, many Americans have omega-3 levels that are not even detectable with a blood test. Omega-3s have also been shown to be more effective at reducing cholesterol than statin drugs. The Kyani tocotrienols are the purest form of vitamin E on the marketplace, and something that just recently began getting mainstream media attention as the American health talk show host Dr. Oz became a proponent of supplementing tocotrienols. Still, while many people have heard of Dr. Oz, most people have never heard of tocotrienols. It is the purest form of vitamin E and has incredible benefits. If you visit tocotrienol.org or kyaniscience.com, you can see all of the research being done on this ingredient, including reversing radiation damage. A recent study by an independent research group confirmed that Kyani Sunset is successful in decreasing inflammation in the body by 90%. The benefits of adding a tocotrienol supplement like Kyani Sunrise is that it can inhibit cholesterol production in the liver, reverse arterial blockage, and prevent stroke-induced injuries to the brain. Tocotrienol has even been shown to inhibit human breast cancer cells from growing. The third product, NitroFX, is a nitric oxide precursor, around which there's been a tremendous amount of scientific research, including the Nobel Prize being won in 1998 because of the importance of maintaining optimal levels of nitric oxide in the human body. Research has shown that at about age 25, our production of nitric oxide reduces, and this is what brings on the aging process. Our product is not nitric oxide, but rather a nitric oxide precursor. There are many prescription synthetic products out there, and the most commonly known ones are Viagra and Cialis, as well as oxycodone and morphine. Nitric oxide is a vasodilator, which means it relaxes the muscles in your vessel walls and improves circulation, which improves nutrient absorption. It also reduces pain, inflammation, and can give relief from neuropathy and other nerve conditions. Kyani NitroFX is designed to open up your circulatory system and deliver the Kyani sunrise and sunset nutrients to the body in the most effective manner. Nitric oxide has been referred to as the molecule of life. Nitric oxide maintains, defends, and repairs the body at a cellular level, and we all produce nitric oxide. However, as we age, we produce less and less nitric oxide. Some people have health problems that reduce or steal the amount of nitric oxide in our bodies, such as sickle cell anemia. Kyani's NitroFX and Nitro Extreme used Nobel Prize-winning science to encourage the body to safely and naturally produce nitric oxide through the conversion of nitrates and nitrites contained in the noni plant. The final product, Kyani Extreme, is already entering the competitive athletic world as athletes of all types and levels are rushing to this nitric oxide precursor because of its ability to naturally and legally enhance levels of peak performance without using caffeine, which is very important for many athletes. Kyani NitroFX is for regular daily use, and Kyani Nitro Extreme is for those demanding days. Try them both. Kyani NitroFX has a milder flavor and has the benefits of nitric oxide production, yet Kyani Nitro Extreme has a quicker result with a longer duration of nitric oxide production. The taste is bolder, and there's also some additional ingredients that increase nitric oxide production and improve the body's ability to use the nitric oxide. We find that those who have demanding lives or circumstances will fully benefit from using Kyani Nitro Extreme. This might include athletes, business professionals, students, busy parents, and somebody who's out doing hard physical labor. Let's bring our attention to the Kyani business model. Maybe you haven't heard of network marketing, or what used to be referred to as multi-level marketing. Let's be very clear right here. For a lot of people, it's had a negative association attached to it, but that is something that is changing, especially in light of the internet. Without even knowing it, most of us are participating indirectly in network marketing for free. We call it word-of-mouth marketing or referral marketing. And some people even get paid to do this online, and they're called affiliate marketers. If you've ever searched online for a product, came across a website with a click link or a banner ad on it that you clicked and were redirected to a different website like Amazon.com, then you just participated in affiliate marketing. Someone else was paid for sending you to the website from which you purchased a product. This happens all the time, and we're all doing it. We're promoting these social media companies and liking the products we see promoted by our friends and contacts. Perhaps you're familiar with Robert Kiyosaki, the author of Rich Dad, Poor Dad. He's a big fan of network marketing companies because they are a win-win for both the company and the entrepreneur. Think about network marketing or word-of-mouth marketing from the perspective of a big company. After you add up the millions of dollars in costs, a marketing team, an ad agency, a public relations team, a sales force, and a management team all cost, Most businesses cannot afford this. And what is the end outcome that they really want? Brand awareness and enough commitment so that you, the customer, will wear their clothing with logos on them, drive their cars, or call your friend and brag about what you just bought. Then along came the internet and revolutionized it all. You've heard of Facebook, right? Or LinkedIn or Pinterest or Twitter? But there was this time in the past when you'd never heard of such things until you received that invitation from a friend in your email inbox. Now it's all history. Well, Kyani is similar. Kyani grows through results and through word-of-mouth referrals. If you haven't noticed, we use the term network marketing business, not job. Leveraging the power that businesses use by employing others to sell more products. You can use network marketing to create your own business that can provide both cash flow and investment capital. The reason why I like network marketing as a personal development coach is because of something that Robert Kiyosaki said. The great thing about network marketing is not only do you learn great sales skills, you learn great leadership skills. And let's face it, if you aren't a leader, you're not going to be successful. Entrepreneurs are great leaders. And I've watched people come in timid and become leaders. And I've also heard people say network marketing is a personal development program with a compensation plan. And if you join our Kyani International team, you're going to get great training and a system that helps you create customers and build your own business. Now that we've brought up business, network marketing, multi-level marketing, MLMs, direct selling, etc., all of those negative stigmas and associations have probably been building up in your mind. What I've found through working with many clients is that objections really uncover our hopes and fears, and perhaps even more importantly, the beliefs upon which we've been basing our decisions and actions. If you like the way your life has been going, then there isn't much reason to address your beliefs. But if you want to experience more, then you're going to have to eventually understand and address why you make the choices you've been making. So let's address some of these common objections. Have you ever considered that nearly all social interactions naturally create pyramids? Yes, like it or not, there's a pecking order to everything. So it's time to kill the proverbial sacred cow. Remember that idea that was floating around a few years ago? 6 degrees of separation, how everyone was approximately 6 people removed from the actor Kevin Bacon. Well, in that scenario, he was at the top of his own little pyramid within that context. Just like you're at the top of your own little pyramid in some form or another. It's just how society structures itself, and there are pyramids within pyramids, of course, so get used to it. You've probably heard that network marketing companies are pyramid schemes. And yes, those do exist. But let's examine this for a moment. All distribution methods have a pyramidal distribution structure. There is one company creating a product which must be sent out to reach the end customer. The problem with an illegal pyramid is that there's no value at the bottom of the pyramid. The price is inflated in a way that the person higher up the pyramid receives more value than the person buying the product. In a legal distribution network marketing company, it delivers value to its customers. The end user is always the one receiving the highest value from the product. It doesn't matter if you're selling Kyani products or candy bars, the end customer has to be receiving the highest perceived value from the product. One of the top objections is that a person is broke. Well, thank God broke is temporary, but remember, poor is for life. If you're broke right now, then change it. What you've been doing hasn't been working, so when will you consider a new way of doing things? There are countless ways to earn money that you can do for free with some hard work and a little bit of sweat equity. But that wasn't the objection, was it? When I hear I'm broke, I'm really hearing I don't know what to do different. Or I don't like hard work. I know what you can do differently. And when it comes to hard work, well, I don't like it either. And there are two forms of it. The first form is a low quality investment of time like yard work. It can be really hard, and you've got to do it all over again every week or so. Then there's a high quality investment of time like creating a product or building a business. This can also be really hard work, but you build it once and then grow and maintain it over time. To get out of broke might mean that you're going to have to work smart and hard for a while. But if you're willing to do this, then you're not going to be poor for the rest of your life. The next objection is true. Companies do come and go. So unless you have a vested interest in the company, do you really want to attach your future to something where you are only an employee? I encourage you to build a business that can power through economic downturns and put you in control of your financial well-being. Rarely is it ever that a person has no time to pursue a business because they're too busy enjoying life. If you have no time, then this means that your family and friends are missing out on you while you're working. Honestly, when will it end? Out in your future, will you ever have more time than right now? No, probably not. And what's the point of working so hard if you're going to miss out on life? Work smarter, and in a few years you could be better off with your own business than you ever imagined possible. There's this strange notion that sales is about convincing and persuading, but when the most successful salespeople are studied, they actually listen and lead their customers to a sale. When network marketing fails, it's because of three factors: a product that is mediocre or worse, an approach that is insincere, or trying to sell the business before the product sells itself. In a legitimate network marketing business, you are paid to sell product. The reason why the company pays you so well is because it's actually less expensive and better marketing to have you as a product advocate instead of paying millions to ad agencies, marketing firms, and sales reps to create brand awareness. Most people look for product reviews when they're serious buyers of practically anything. For better or worse, it is human nature to seek other people's assurance and validation. So a busy mother can quickly and more effectively create brand awareness and convert sales simply by calling her friend on the phone to brag about the best night's sleep she could remember since trying Kyani Sunset. Think about how many advertisements and millions of dollars that would cost Kyani to create the same effect as a simple phone call. It's not the top, and it's not the earliest who can make the most money. It is the person who has the best system to naturally move product. The person with the team who can move the most product are the ones who do the best in any company. And a person with a great personal experience doesn't have to be a slick or convincing salesperson. They just tell the truth, and people can't help but want what she's having. Network marketing companies have been accused of inflating prices, and this argument plays into the pyramid scheme accusations. What you have to do is ask yourself a very subjective question. Does the price match the value? This is totally subjective. Let's say that you need a car to get you from point A to Z 5 days a week. Do you want to pay $100,000 for a Mercedes or $10,000 for a Kia? Once again, your answer is based upon all kinds of different criteria, but every day some people choose the Mercedes and some choose the Kia. Does the price match the value? Now let's say that you need a pencil to do your homework. You can buy a $10 pencil or a 25-cent pencil. Which do you want? In the ideal scenario, the Kyani customer's perspective of worth or received value is greater than the price. Now let's validate the Kyani price points and notice how it falls within the standard deviation. It is within the highest and lowest price for similar products. On this graph, I just went to Amazon.com and priced out some similar products within the nitric oxide category. And keep in mind that Amazon.com is pretty much like wholesale pricing since they do not have to hold inventory like a store would. So buying these products in a store would be a lot closer to the list price. And in the first two examples, we see that the Kyani nitric oxide products fit the price range people are already paying. We also see that Kyani Sunset is better priced than two products that are normally sold individually. Omega-3 oils and vitamin E tend to be sold alone, and the first product, Kyani Sunset, is competitively priced in this scenario and offers the unique vitamin E that is pure tocotrienol. And lastly, we see in the superfood blends that Kyani Sunrise is extremely well priced. These are questions that you need to ask yourself as a network marketer. Is the marketplace willing to pay my price for a similar product? If yes, then this is a sign of two things. First, the price is not overinflated, and secondly, that you have a great opportunity to offer a better substitute to the products that people are already buying, and higher quality for a better price in many cases. And lastly, some people may even save money over the long run by not needing to pay for prescriptions as their symptoms improve. So it really goes back to the customer determining, does the value of the Kyani products exceed the price? Why would you decide to choose Kyani? Well, you sincerely care about other people and see a way to help others out. You're concerned about what is happening to the quality of our food and the increasing number of people who are obese, malnourished, and in pain. And you believe that the Kyani products can help these people you're concerned about. Or you value your health and realize that for you to be completely present and create the life you want to have, to take care of yourself physically, psychologically, financially, and spiritually, you realize the need for the products because of environmental factors like mineral depletion of our food sources and man-made environmental toxins, in addition to age and genetic-related ailments and dis-ease that are unnecessary and avoidable. Beyond this, you're also perceiving the unique opportunity to grow a business in which you are the boss. You're beginning to get how you can do this on your own terms, in the time you have available, and build something that can grow geometrically over time while increasing in value and recurring cash flow. As this happens, you see how suddenly all of the pieces can fit together, and you can have more time, more health, more wealth, and take advantage of more of the experiences life has to offer. Within the context of why you joined Kyani, ask yourself, are you better off now than you were 4 years ago? If this trend of your financial well-being continues at the same magnitude for the next 4 years, where will you be then, assuming that nothing changes? Consider these facts. In 2011, 1 out of 3 families could not pay medical bills when they were due. 4 out of 10 Americans aged 55 and over were still employed, the highest workforce participation since 1960. The unemployment rate for 20 to 24-year-olds was at 14.4%. The unemployment rate in countries like Spain and Greece is over 25%, where 1 out of 4 cannot find work. 1 in 3 male military veterans under the age 24 is unemployed. Between 2007 and 2010, the median American household's net worth dropped by nearly $50,000 from $126,000 down to $77,000. In 2011, nearly half of the unemployed were jobless for 6 months or more. Since 2009, more than half of the U.S. patents have been sent overseas to be developed. What does this mean? In short, one might conclude that work is being sent overseas to the nations that can employ workers at the lowest cost. Big companies are going to control larger shares of the market, but create fewer jobs. To live the sort of lifestyle you desire is going to require non-traditional and proactive thinking. And if you haven't already, you might want to consider ways to get out of job mode and into business for yourself. The Kyani business makes sense because you really have a few options for your future financial well-being. You can become an employee in a somewhat safe field like government or a growing field like healthcare. You can try to start a business, but the figures show that 9 out of 10 businesses fail in the first 5 years. You can buy a franchise of a successful business like a fast food chain restaurant, but those cost a minimum of $250,000 to $500,000 to get into. Or you can look at network marketing as a smaller scale, more flexible version of a franchise that you can grow on the side by promoting a high-quality product directly and through word-of-mouth advertising, sometimes referred to as the 4-year career. Quite a few people have generated large monthly income streams by growing network marketing businesses over time and in their spare time until it was time for them to quit their jobs. And this provided the capital for them to upgrade into things like franchises or start businesses that then employed other people. Now let's take a look at the Kyani business and how it could be an opportunity for you to seriously consider. If you're anything like me, you've had that call from someone you went to high school with and haven't spoken to for 20 years. And then all of a sudden, he or she wants to get together for coffee. You got this feel that there's a sales pitch coming and you're caught in the awkward position of directly asking, what exactly is the point of getting together? Or you just cross your fingers and hope that it really is about catching up. Let's say that your old high school friend did pitch you and you got caught up in the moment and joined that business opportunity. Well, most network marketing companies have the side effect of creating the hot potato game. You've been talked into the business opportunity and how all your friends need the products and will want to join your business and sell it to their friends who sell it to their friends who sell it to their friends, etc. So you run out and spend hundreds or even thousands of dollars on product. But the second you find that your friends aren't interested in buying your business opportunity, you've suddenly caught the hot potato. And this is how most people have been burned by the multi-level marketing industry. Our Kyani International team focus is different. The bottom line is that you can generate a long-term, monthly, recurring income from customers buying a product, not selling a business opportunity, especially if they have no system and no motivation to be financially free. Think about it like creating and operating a successful supermarket. You need to attract plenty of customers to grow your business. But not every customer is interested in starting a franchise of your supermarket. However, over time, those who see your new car, hear about your vacations, and see your lifestyle, while they're being downsized and having their college graduate kids moving back home because they can't find jobs with their expensive degrees, will eventually ask you how they can start in the supermarket business. So as a part of our Kyani International team, we focus on selling the products, and the rest will take care of itself. With Kyani, you have an exceptional product that delivers results. Not everybody is going to be interested. So sort for those who have a great experience and use our 4 questions that separate the customers from those that could be potential business partners. But above all, keep sorting for customers, not your network marketing downline. That will happen naturally with very high quality people, as it's a side effect of our unique approach and system that you can access when you become a part of our team downline. Right now, Kyani is in an interesting place in the market that is both negative and positive. Negative in the sense that it's not yet a household name. This means that you're going to have to spend some extra time creating awareness around the product. And fortunately, our team has some very unique built-in systems that are pretty much plug and play that will be available to you. The positive side of this is that you are the gatekeeper to Kyani, which means that right now, there isn't much competition. You might be thinking, well, isn't that going back to the first objection about only those who are in network marketing companies first are the ones who profit? That isn't my point. And that's not a valid point because no network marketing company has ever reached complete market saturation. It just won't happen. Not even Facebook or Google can do that. My point is that you don't have to compete with idiots who are trying the same old network marketing hot potato tactics with Kyani. The more people in our Kyani international team who apply our approach and systems will keep Kyani in a good light for other interested customers and business partners. This is important because I want you to consider how some brands are associated with the products and others are associated with the business model. For example, Mary Kay. You might think of makeup, Tupperware, plastic containers, Scentsy, good smelling things, Amway, multi-level marketing, ACN, network marketing. So there is a difference. And your job is to create awareness, to inspire action, and to lead people into conversion. Instead of trying to convince and persuade people to become Kyani distributors, we've created a system and a process for you to sort between customers and business partners. And this brings up an important point. The face of sales has changed. In the past, if you wanted to buy a new car, you used to have to go to a car lot because that's where you would find people who knew about cars, right? Today, because of the internet and social media, this is totally different. Often, before a person even sets foot upon a car lot, they've invested hours on the internet, reading reviews, studying stats, and visiting forums. The salesperson is no longer the gatekeeper to product information, but they are now the gatekeeper of personal relationships. As a part of our Kyani International team, you won't be doing traditional sales per se. You will be managing relationships and brand image for Kyani. How might Kyani play out for you over time? Well, let's use this simplified illustration in which each green male or female icon represents 3 customers who are purchasing the Kyani tri-pack, consisting of the Sunrise, Sunset, and Nitro products every 30 days. Total, you'd have about 18 customers, which would generate approximately $600 a month in income just from customer sales. Now, over time, you're going to find that some of your customers, a percentage, are going to convert from customer status to distributor status. And this is why in this scenario, you've got 18 customers and 25 distributors. And let's say that you teach those 25 distributors to duplicate what you've done using our Kyani International team systems. And they all go out and create an additional 18 customers. Within the Kyani commission structure, this would be worth approximately 25,000 points or roughly $4,500 a month, and it would qualify you for the Kyani car program. To be successful in Kyani, you're going to need a strong customer base, and from those customers, you're going to earn sales commission. And from the customer base, you're also going to find your distribution downline. So it's constantly a sorting process, and that's why we say, lead with the product, not the business. People fail in network marketing because they do not take it seriously as a business. I'll tell you right now that it is wishful thinking to expect that your friends and family members will be your first customers and form your downline. If that happens, great, you're lucky. But it probably won't. So you're going to need to think like a business person. In fact, I'd encourage you to not directly approach your friends or family until you've made some progress to begin with. You don't need them, and they'll support you anyways once they see that you're successful and serious. And above all, remember that your relationships are priceless, so honor them. Don't try to convince and persuade, just listen and lead, and you'll find plenty of customers present themselves naturally. Unfortunately, Our Kyani International team has some powerful resources in addition to the awesome system and training you'll receive when you sign up directly with us or one of our downline team members that will make converting prospects into customers and customers into distributors much easier. So let's be clear. We believe that someone who sells you anything more than what you need, can justify, or can afford is setting you up for failure. Remember the up and down arrows in the distribution pyramid? The ones that indicated where the value was going, either to the top of the pyramid or down to the bottom of the pyramid to the customers. We want you and the people who are your customers and future business partners to always be receiving the most value from our interactions. As your upline business partners with Kyani, we provide you with a system that can be used both on the internet and in person. Imagine having a system, a strategy, that provided you with a daily assignment and a process that runs on autopilot, creating brand awareness for the company you now represent. You wake up, quickly run through the process, and find yourself in the position of becoming an order taker instead of trying to convince and persuade people to look into a business opportunity. And our system is so flexible it can be done offline or online or together, depending upon your personal sense of motivation and how your social network is structured. When it comes to starting with Kyani, no one knows your financial situation as well as you do. And when it comes to choosing where to begin as a distributor, then the best option for many people is the $499 Business Builder Pack, as this is going to give you enough product to use yourself and to get out there to other people as samples. And one of the many things that we'll show you as a part of our Kyani International team is how to strategically use the 7-day trial packs. And as you continue to grow your business, you're going to be using these within our systems to gain new customers. And we'll teach you all kinds of things that most marketing and advertising students don't even know by the time that they graduate from college. Because we focus on product sales and product distribution, I'm not going to hype the compensation plan because while it's one of the best in the industry, it's also very in-depth. So if you have questions or if that's a sticking point for you, I recommend that you go to kyani.net and look into it. Let's say that you want to reach the level of Sapphire and qualify for the $500 a month Audi payment plan and earn around $2,000 a month. Well, you'll need to sell about 125 tri-packs per month from both distributors and your customers. And if that sounds like a lot for you, put it into perspective. Let's imagine that you own and work at a hair salon. How many haircuts do you have to do to create $2,000 a month profit? That's, say, 20 $100 haircuts, assuming it was pure profit. But it's probably not the case, so it might be closer to 40 haircuts. Now, how much did you pay for your last haircut? And is that the model that you want to do for the rest of your life? Can that run on autopilot by itself while you're off traveling the world or spending time with your loved ones? Another way of putting this into perspective in terms of the kind of volume that needs to be sold and how it's actually very realistic to reach this in a short matter of time. A family member of mine was once an insurance agent. He sold life insurance, home insurance, and auto policies. And often those policies would only earn him $10 or $20 per month. And some would only earn him roughly $100 a year. But it all adds up over time. And moving forward, your social network is something that will grow both offline and online. And we can provide some additional resources for you to have an online presence to which you can drive your prospects. For you, what are you going to choose? How do you want your future to be different? Imagine going 5 years out in time and looking back to see what it's been like to have created your own business with Kyani, having helped hundreds, if not thousands of people improve their health, and even inspired some of these people to take their own financial well-being into their hands to create financial independence. You can do this. And this would be a pretty big deal, wouldn't it? It doesn't have to all be completed today, but it can be done with consistency, a plan, and a system, which is what our international team will provide for you as your upline support network. At this point, you're probably finding yourself in one of three places. You're interested in Kyani, excited to use the products yourself, and considering what it could be like to share them with other people. Or you're on the fence, a little uncertain, and could probably use some more time with the products, thinking over the business side of Kyani. Or you're not interested in Kyani at all. You've tried the products and they weren't anything special, and you're not interested in the business. And this is actually totally fine. And we thank you for your time. Perhaps as the days go by, parts of this video will stay in the back of your mind for you to reflect upon. Or perhaps not. I don't know. You see, I don't personally know you, like the person who may have introduced you to this video. But I want to emphasize that if they're a part of my downline, then they already know that I've told them a million times that your friendship and trust are the most important things. We're not interested in trying to convince you or persuade people, so you can totally feel relaxed. No one here is going to be pressuring you, and I say so. So if you ever change your mind or you just have questions, we'll be here. Not everyone makes big decisions immediately. I knew about Kyani for 2 years before I ever did anything with it because I didn't see how it could work with everything else I was doing. We all have our own timing, priorities, and responsibilities. Now, if you're a little uncertain or if you're totally excited, then let's take a step in the right direction. If you've tried the Kyani 7-day trial pack, or during this video, for both the Kyani products and the Kyani business, if you thought about other people who could benefit from Kyani, then we recommend that you sign up as a distributor. If you feel good helping other people and like Kyani, then eliminate the middleman and you be in charge of helping other people get the Kyani products. If you want to experience more of what life has to offer, then become a Kyani distributor and take your financial well-being into your own hands. And if you want to just save money, and who knows if you'll be sharing Kyani or starting your own business immediately, then become a Kyani distributor, and in just 2 months, you'll have saved the $40 sign-up fee with your wholesale pricing. And if you haven't tried Kyani yet, I encourage you to click the Become a Customer button below and try out these amazing products. And you're completely safe buying the Kyani products because we offer a 30-day money-back guarantee. And if you decided to sign up as a distributor, click the Join Kyani button below and you'll be guided through the sign-up process. Thank you for your time, and I wish you the very best life has to offer.